Cowboy, poet, musician, singer, songwriter, actor, Red Steagall is the consummate performer. His career spans over 40 years and encompasses everything from honky tonks to Hollywood. We've had a chance to share the stage with Red several times, and on one occasion we had a chance to get an interview with Red and ask him how he got his start. So hang on to your hat, because you never know what you'll find down the ranch road.
I was born in North Texas, and Daddy moved up to the oil field when I was 3, and I grew up in the Panhandle. I guess I've always wanted to sing and always wanted to entertain. Mother entered me in my first talent contest when I was 5, and I recited a poem called Me and Ma Killed a Bar. I won second, and my cousin won first, and just broke my heart. Then I got interested in football and horses and all kinds of stuff, and took a few lessons when I was probably 9 or 10. And didn't really pursue it, but when I was 15, I had polio, and I lost the use of my left arm. And so I used an instrument, a mandolin primarily, to strengthen my fingers. And then for my senior year in high school, Mother and I bought me a guitar. I paid half of it with my paper route, and she paid for the other half. And I went off to college with a guitar, and started writing songs and put a little band together. And for $5, it was a 5-piece band, so we made $1 a piece. One time, a guy down in Miami, Texas, offered us $150 to come down there and play the cow calling. Well, we thought we were stealing him blind. I grew up in the ranching country along the Panhandle, up in the Panhandle along the Canadian River, and I've always admired people who had ability with horses and knew how to handle cattle. And I love the outdoors. I spent my entire youth out of camping every single weekend from the time I was 11 years old till I got out of college. Even in college, I bought a mummy bag, an old Army mummy bag, and a backpack, and a knapsack. And I didn't have a car, so I'd pay somebody 25 cents to take me down to the Palo Duro Canyon and let me out on Friday evening if I didn't have a dance to play, and then come get me Sunday evening. And I'd stay down there all by myself, take crackers, saltine crackers, and summer sausage, and cheddar cheese, and a canteen full of fresh water, because the water down in that canyon was pretty jippy. And I'd stay down there all weekend hunting arrowheads and fossils. And I've just always admired the cowboys. I've always loved horses. Those were always the most stable people in my life, were the agricultural people. And I grew to admire them more and more and more. And as I moved to Hollywood, moved to Nashville, and saw people in a bigger city and in a congested situation where they really didn't care for each other and didn't practice common decency and respect for each other, then those values that I learned from those men and women of the soil became more and more important to me. And so to be able to talk about them and celebrate their way of life is the great joy of my life. I want to be remembered as somebody who loved life, somebody who loves the Lord and is grateful for everything that's happened to him. And I would like to think that somewhere down the road, some of my works might be used in an English class as an example of the cowboy way of life that existed while I was alive. And I hope that I've depicted it in an authentic way and in an emotional way that will mean something to somebody in future generations.
Our state is blessed to have Red Steagall, a performer preserving a distinctly American art form. Be sure to check out his show In the Bunkhouse on RFD TV, and check out more down the road videos at ranchroadshow.com. And remember, you never know what you'll find down the ranch road.